Hi guys, so today we are doing a full body workout, but mostly focusing on your glutes, your legs and your core. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off in a hip flexor stretch just to lengthen some of the muscles that we need lengthening for today's workout. So just kneeling, we're going to tuck your tailbone under, ribs to hips, and then the arm of the back leg can come up. Then slightly lunge forward without extending the back. And lean forward, keeping the ribs to hips, just stretching the leg. Keep that core tight. And then we're just going to go over again without letting the ribs flare or extending the back. So you should feel a nice stretch down the front of the leg and the side of the body. Now, if you guys don't know what I mean by your deep core muscles, your T-zone, please refer to my Pilates Basics video, which will be linked below. Okay, swapping side, tuck the tailbone under, ribs to hips. The arm can go up and long, lunging forward slightly, and then you can go gently over. Again, keep that core tight, keep the ribs to hips. Feel that nice lengthening down the front of the leg. Maybe a little to the side of the body. Now I thought when I got here it was perfect. The wind's just come up, so I really hope it's not too windy and noisy for you. And I hope my ball doesn't run away, and I hope my tripod does not fall over. Fingers crossed, hey? We'll see how we go. All right, we're gonna stretch out your hamstrings, so laying on your back, keeping both hips on the ground. Draw one leg up, and draw it towards you, stretching out the back of the leg. Try to keep those hips square and on the ground so they're not tucking up and off the ground. You can grab the back of the leg, the back of the calf, or even the back of the ankle if you can reach. So inhale T-zone, exhale gently, draw that leg towards you. Nice gentle stretch through the back of the leg. When you're stretching, you shouldn't force the muscle. You should just let the muscle gently release, but not with any force. Beautiful, releasing that leg. Let's go on to the other leg. Inhale T-zone, exhale, draw that leg towards you. Again, without the hips lifting off the mat and without the hips twisting. Beautiful. So I think this workout today should be around 45-50 minutes, but you never know. Sometimes they can take a little bit longer. I know my clients know this happens quite a lot. Beautiful. Releasing that. Now we're just going to grab the ball, pop the ball under our feet. So laying on your back in a neutral spine with the base of your feet on the ball. Make sure your T-zone is tight. And we're going to exhale, roll out the ball. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, roll out the ball. And bring it back in. Now we don't want the back to arch, so keep the ribs to hips. So keep the core tight. All those obliques should be working, so you're not arching through the back. If you can only go this far and your back starts to arch, that's all you go. Go that far and then bring it back. We just want to really maintain that core stability, the spine stability. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Just warming up those core muscles. And this next one, you can lower the arms overhead and then bring it back as you roll it back in. That's it. Exhale. Again, keep the ribs to hips, so you don't want that lower back to arch. You don't want the ribs to flare. Just warming up the arms and warming up the core. Beautiful. Excellent. Just a few more. Keep that core super tight. And again, you're only going as far as you can without losing that core stability. So if your back is arching when you get here, or you feel like it's going to, just stop there and then pull it back in. One more. Beautiful. And just a reminder, like I always say, you should never feel any back, neck, hip, or joint pain. If you do, just try to reset, listen to my cues. If you're still feeling it, your wrong muscles are kicking in. So just stop, maybe bring it back a level, or choose a level exercise that you know does work for you. All right, this time we're going to have your ankle on the ball, so one leg. I've got my left leg up, and then we're going to do little circles. So toes pointed and legs turned out. So the inner thigh is going to be working. T-zone super tight, and we're going to exhale and inhale, circle it back, drawing a little circle with your foot. Leg is nice and straight, toe is pointed, and hips stay nice and stable. So we're working your core and your inner thigh. Now to make it harder, you can make the circles a little bit bigger, but again, you don't want any movement through your hips or spine. And if you're finding it hard with the lower leg bent, you can always bring that leg back up, pop your foot on the ground, and continue on. You have a little bit more stability that way. That's it. So exhale, inhale, keep those shoulders pulling back and down. Get the chin tucked in. And the upper body should be nice and relaxed. Core super tight though. Good. Exhale, inhale. Are you feeling that inner thigh yet? I definitely am. Okay, we're going to reverse the circle. So out and then back up through the middle. Out and back up through the middle. So exhale and inhale. Exhale to go out and inhale to come back. Remember to keep that leg turned out. You don't want the hip flexors kicking in. We're working the inner thigh and core. Lovely. One more. Can you do it? Obviously, take the rest today whenever you need. There's no ego. Listen to your body. And yet, as I said before, don't work through any pain. Okay, let's do the other leg. So T-zone super tight, toe is pointed, leg as straight as you can. Exhale to go down, inhale to go up and around. Beautiful. How beautiful is the outdoor scenery we have here. Nature at its best. Beautiful. Keep that T-zone super tight. Shoulders relaxed. Don't make the upper body tense up. Make the core do all the work. Let's reverse a circle after this one. So exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Keep that leg turned out, and remember to make it easy, you can bend the bottom leg, place the foot on the ground for more stability, and you can also do smaller circles. You should be just feeling the inner thigh and the core. Lucky last. And done. Excellent. You need to hug those knees, please do. Okay, we're going to go into some glute bridges. So we're going to lay on your back, place the ball between the inner thighs, just above the knees. Make sure you've got a good grip there. Feet are hip distance, maybe a little bit closer depending on the size of the ball. We want the knees to be in line with the toes. So T-zone tight, tuck the tailbone. We're going to roll it up as high as you can without the back arching. So this is where I stop. You can see my ribs are tipped. I'm not arching my back to get up. Ribs to hips, and then we slowly roll it back down. So exhale to roll it up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll it down. Inhale at the bottom. That's it. Keep these going and squeeze on the ball a little bit more to make it a little bit harder. Go up a little bit higher without arching your back. That's it. to make it easier. You don't obviously have to squeeze on the ball as hard. Just remember to keep the T-zone tight, ribs to hips. You may feel the front of the leg stretching. That's good. Those hip flexors get a nice little stretch while the glutes and the core do the work. Exhale to roll down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to roll up. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll down. Inhale at the bottom. A few to go. So here we're working your core, inner thighs, and glutes. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Smile. Relax the face. Beautiful. Getting some nice movement between each of the vertebrae. Lovely. And the next one we're going to hold at the top. I'm going to work those thighs a little bit more. So as you're up here, ribs to hips, glutes is squeezing as high as you can up, getting those hips as high as you can. And then we're going to exhale, squeeze on the ball. Inhale, slowly release with control. Exhale, squeeze on the ball. Inhale, slowly release. Keep these going. Now if you want to make it harder, you can squeeze on the ball more. And you can squeeze more and release less. So you keep the tension on the ball the whole time. To make it easier, obviously you don't have to squeeze on the ball as hard, and you can have more of a release in between. So remember, it's exhale to squeeze on the ball, inhale to control and release. Keep those glutes working. Keep the hips up as high as you can. Obviously take the rest whenever you need. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's come back to neutral and roll it back down. Beautiful. Lovely work. Let's grab the ball. Now we're going to come up again. So squeeze the glutes, hips go up, hands above your chest. And then from here, we're going to extend one leg to the sky. And then swap legs, keeping those hips nice and stable. Now, if you're feeling the hips are rocking side to side, you can just go back, both feet on the ground, and pause. Okay, but otherwise we're extending one leg to the sky, toes pointed, leg nice and long, really pushing that other glute, other heel into the ground, and working that other glute to stabilize the hips. Obviously your core is super tight to also support those hips and spine. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale to place the leg back on the ground. Exhale to extend the leg up to the sky. Inhale to come back down. That's it, nice and controlled. Pilates is all about control and precision. Good, so really try to keep focus on what the body's doing, what the breath is doing. Beautiful. Few to go each side. Keep those hips nice and high. There should be a nice straight line from the knee to the shoulders through the hips. So we're not down here. We've got our hips nice and high, rib cage down. Doing well, everyone. Keep it up. Lucky last. Both feet on the ground. And we're going to roll it back down one vertebra at a time. Excellent work. Okay, continuing on with the inner thighs, but we're working the core. So we're going to place the ball back between the inner thighs, just above the knees. Legs are in tabletop, so you can imprint your spine. And remember, at tabletop, we got 90 degrees and 90 degrees. So our shins are parallel to the ground. Core is super tight. We're going to exhale, squeeze on the ball, inhale to release. Exhale, squeeze on the ball, inhale to release. That's it. Keep these going. Keep that T-zone scooped. Tummy super tight. Shouldn't be bulging. Your back should not be arching. Keep everything scooped like you're putting a nice tight pair of jeans. Exhale, squeeze on the ball. Inhale to release. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to release. If you want a little bit of feedback through your hands, you can pop your hands on your belly. Scoop out the belly. As you lift the legs, you should feel no bulging through the belly. So scoop it out. That's those deep core muscles working to really bring all those muscles in. So exhale to squeeze on the ball, inhale to release. Exhale to squeeze, inhale to release. Should be feeling the core, the inner thighs. The sun's just popping through the trees, quite bright. Nice work. Let's go a few more. 3, 2. Let's hold this one a little bit longer. 1, squeeze, tummy tight, squeeze on the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. And you can grab the ball and put the legs on the ground. Okay, we're going into a little bit more core. So this time we're going to have our legs up and the ball between the ankles. Okay, legs in tabletop again. Hands above your chest, shoulders pulling back and down. Chin is tucked in. We're going to exhale. We're going to curl the body up, hands go past the hips as the legs go to the sky. Keep the hips on the ground. Keep the belly scooped. Really stretch through the fingers, shoulders back and down. Inhale, back to the starting position. Exhale, curl the body up, scoop the belly. Stretch through the fingers, stretch through the toes. Inhale, back to the starting position. Keep this going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep those shoulders pulling back and down. I know it's easy to let them come up near your ears. That's it, nice and controlled. Exhale. Inhale. Really lengthening the limbs. Scooping out the core. Now, if your hammies are really tight, you can keep the legs in tabletop, no problems. But if you're good, stretch those legs to the sky, keeping those hips on the ground so your butt's not tucking up and off the ground. Couple to go. Last one. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now we're going into hundreds. So we have 3 levels for hundreds. Just reset my ball a little bit. This is the first level, legs in tabletop. Second level, legs to the sky. Third level, lower the legs and toes turned out. I'm going to stick with the second level, so legs straight up to the sky. We're going to curl the body up and we're going to hold the position for 100 pulses. Okay, Are you ready? Let's go. So curl the body up, hold your position, and inhale for 5 pulses. Exhale for 5 pulses. Keep those shoulders pulling back and down. Keep the T-zone really tight. Keep the ribs to hips. Inhale for 5 pulses. Exhale for 5 pulses. That's it. Keep these going. You're doing amazing. Legs nice and straight if they're pointing up or turning out. Shoulders back and down, ribs to hips. Keep breathing. Keep the chin tucked in. If your neck gets tired, you can support your neck with one hand. That's no problems. Keep it going. Do you think that's about 40? My counting's pretty bad. Ask my clients. I think that's about 60. That's it. Take the rest if you need. Otherwise, keep coming. Let's go. Nearly there. 20 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hope you felt the burn. Okay, we're going on to some glutes. So the first one, we don't need the ball. So I've got a little place to put my ball. Hopefully it doesn't roll away. And we're going to do some clams. So I'm going to do this up on my elbow. Any issues to the neck, you can always lay all the way down and pop your head on your arm. Just remember, both sides of the waist want to stay even. So you should have a gap between the waist and the floor, pushing that top hip away so you're not doing these ones. Okay, I'm going to stay up on my elbow. So the elbow goes straight under the shoulders. Shoulders are pulling back and down. We don't want to be slumped down here because this is how you're building your posture. So pulling those shoulders back and down. Now feet are on the base of the mat, as is our elbow and hips. One straight line. Okay, from here, squeeze the heels together. Squeeze the glutes, T-zone tight. Exhale to open. Inhale to release. Exhale. Inhale, shoulders back and down, tummy tight. Exhale. Inhale. We're aiming for these glute muscles here, the external hip rotators. So you shouldn't feel it down the side of the leg. These generally are quite good to activate these muscles. So it's good to know if any other exercise doesn't feel like it's activating the glutes and it's too advanced, you can always come back to these ones. And also I find you get a lot more glute activation down in this position if your glutes are sometimes lazy. Just a nice little thing to remember. You can always lay down and see if they activate a bit better. Okay, exhale. Inhale, really focus on these glute muscles. Shoulders back and down. Good. Beautiful. Now, to make these harder, you can go higher with the leg, but you don't want to turn out and let the hips rock. They want to be staying nice and still. Good. And to make it harder again, don't rest down in between. Keep the tension on the glutes. Good. To make it easy, you don't have to go as high. And obviously you can rest a little bit more in between reps. Okay, nearly there. Are you smiling? So proud of you guys. Okay, last one. Beautiful. All right, we're going to grab the ball. And this time we're putting the ball behind the knee and we're doing your bent leg lift. So just squeezing on the ball slightly in that same position. We're going to exhale. Sorry, I got a little stick under my mat. Exhale, lift the leg in line with the bottom leg. Inhale to lower. It's just raising and lowering. Should again feel it through the glute muscles. Exhale. Oh, I feel it today. We got some tender glutes today from working out yesterday. Good. Exhale. Remember those shoulders back and down. You don't want to be collapsing. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Working these glute muscles. Can you feel it? I hope you can. Just check your legs are in line with the back of the mat. Your elbows, your glutes should be drawing one straight line. Couple to go. How are you feeling it? I definitely am. Excellent. Nice work. All right, you can lay all the way down if you like for this one. I'm going to. Again, just check there's a gap between the waist and the floor. Lift that leg. We're going to inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, sweep back. Now there's no movement through the spine. So you're not arching your back when the leg goes up. Goes back. You want the ribs to stay to the hips, yeah? So nice and stable through this core. No movement. When the leg comes forward, you don't want to round and tuck the tailbone under. So keep that nice and still. Inhale, exhale. Keep the leg in line with the hip, no lower than hip height. Make it a bit harder. You can sweep it further forward, further back. Lift it a tiny bit higher. Good work. Those glutes should be working. Mine definitely are. As I said, we are working the glutes a lot today. Good, good. I reckon let's do 2 more. Last one. Inhale, exhale, and slowly lower. You can tap out those glute muscles if you like. Oh, feels good. But guess what? We're not done yet. Okay, you can pop the ball down. I'm going to use it this time. And we're going to place your hand under your shoulder, your knee under your hip. A nice straight line, nice neutral spine, shoulders pulling back and down. From here, toes pointed in line with the rest of the body. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Try not to rest the foot on the ground. It's just a little tap, and then you're straight off the ground again. Keep your head long in line with the rest of the body. Shouldn't be sagging down. That's it. Tummy tight, ribs to hips. Nice and controlled. To make it hard, you can lift higher. You just don't want to move through the spine or the body. Excellent work. We're doing 10 of these, so I think if my counting's right, we got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and hold this one up. 1. We're going to hold it up. Inhale to sweep forward. Exhale to sweep back again. Working through those glutes. Keep the rib to hip connection. We got 10 of these as well. Try not to let the leg drop lower than hip height. Keep the neutral spine. Keep everything nice and still. And that is 4, I think. 5. We got 5 to go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Shoulders back and down. Really lengthen. You don't want to collapse through the shoulders or the neck. That's it. Keep that nice neutral spine. 2 and 1 and lower. Well done. Tap that glute out. You did so good. Woo. All right, we're going to do that all on the other side. I'll leave my ball there because we got clams without the ball. Did you feel that? I hope you did. Those glutes were on fire. All right, back to your clams. Just try to get my face out of the sun. So shoulders pulling back and down, T-zone super tight. Feet, hips, and shoulder at the base, the back of the mat. Tummy tight, squeeze the glutes. Exhale to open. Inhale to lower. Now, the second side is always harder. I know I've said this a few times before. It's always good to swap starting sides because it is actually harder to do the second side. Now I'm up on my elbows. If you did elbows before, it's always good to do elbows this side to keep the body nice and balanced. Obviously, if your neck's tired, no problems. Just lay all the way down. Or if the glutes are being a bit lazy today, you want more activation, lay all the way down. Good. Otherwise up, working those shoulder stability muscles, pull those shoulders back and down. Remember, making a V with the shoulder blades so they're not up here. Widen the shoulders, pull the shoulders back and down. Good, working these glute muscles. Oh, it's warm in the sun, and the sun is creeping and hitting me. That's always a way, isn't it? I sat myself in the shade today, and the sun found me. That's it. Couple more to go. Exhale to open, inhale to control back down. 3 more. 2. And smile. 1. Excellent. All right, let's get the ball. Popping the ball behind the leg, and we're going to do your bent leg lift. So set yourself up, both sides of the waist equal, and exhale, lift the leg. Inhale to control back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, control back down. Oh, that breeze is good. Where is everyone doing their workout? Is it a home workout today? I love my home workouts. Nice and time efficient. Got an hour, you can get a lot done at home. And in Sydney, sometimes it can take 20 minutes to get to the gym. So I do love my home workouts. Where are you guys training today? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. I love hearing where you guys are. Always nice to hear from you guys. Okay, one more. Then we're going to hold the next one up and do your sweeps. Now, I did do my sweeps laying down, so I'm going to do that again on this side. So that leg is hip height or higher, slightly higher. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to sweep back. Remember to keep both sides of the waist even. Push that top hip away. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Glad I put sunscreen on today. Beautiful. Are you feeling these glutes? Remember to keep the T-zone tight, ribs to hips, so there's no movement through the spine or the hips. You really want to fire up those glutes. Lift that leg a little bit higher if it's sagging down. Great work, guys. Let's go 6 more. My counting is probably getting worse and worse over the years. I think we have 2 to go. Excellent work, beautiful. Let's remove the ball, and we're going to come up onto your hand and your knee. So the knee goes under your hip, hand under the shoulders. So directly. Leg is long in line with the rest of the body, toe is pointed, shoulders pulling back and down. So exhale to lift, hitting those glutes. Inhale to lower. Keep everything nice and still. Should be only working those glutes. We did 10 on the other side, so we're doing 10 on this side. That is 3. 4. That's it. Really lengthen through the spine. There should be a nice straight line. I talk, I lose count. My apologies, but we got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold this one up. It's inhale to sweep forward, exhale to sweep back. Ooh, is your glutes, are they working? Mine definitely are. 3. I'm shaking. Are you shaking too? It's good. Stabilize, really make the body work. Keep that form. Make the right muscles kick in. We want really good posture in life. So we got to do our exercise in really good posture and make those stabilizing muscles work as they should. 3 to go. That's it. Keep the ribs to hips. There should be no arching through your lower back. No moving through the spine. And last one. And you've done it. Well done. Tap out that glute if you need. Shake it out. Feeling good? I am. We haven't finished the glutes yet. We're going to do some donkey kicks, a bit more glute and a little bit of hamstring. I love working the hamstrings because I think it's such an important muscle. And yeah, we're going to do it. So I'm going to go to the glute that we first worked in the last set. So we're going to get into your quadruped position. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and the ball is behind the knee again. Now in this position, most of the weight is through your knees, so don't dump into the hands. So it should be through your right leg if the ball is the same as mine in the left leg. Now lift the upper spine. So we don't want to sag, we want a nice straight lengthened spine, and the shoulder blades up meeting the spine, so they're not up here. So lift the spine to meet the shoulder blades. Now popping most of the weight through my right knee, squeezing on the ball slightly, hover the left knee, and it's going to be an exhale, inhale, stabilizing the whole body. Nothing moves but that leg, and keep the ribs to hips so you're not arching through the back as the leg goes up. I'll show you what not to do. This, keep the ribs to hips, stabilizing through the spine. Now to check your hips are not rocking to the side, your knee should come back just to hover off the ground. If you're finding it's up here, you know your hips have tipped off to the side. So it should be just hovering off the mat 1 centimeter. That's it. Now just check your neutral spine, your shoulders are back and down, you're lifting the upper spine, you're not sagging. And again, the knees coming back, just hovering off the ground. Beautiful work. Keep that tummy lifting, so it shouldn't be sagging towards the ground. Neither should your head. I see a lot of my clients doing these ones, so lift. We've got 3 to go. Keep the weight through that stabilizing leg, so that glute has to work. 1 more. Okay, come back up and hold the leg high without arching through the back. We're going to exhale, squeeze on the ball, inhale to release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale to release, working the back of the leg, the hamstring. 4, got 15, 5, 6. So it's exhale to squeeze, inhale to release. Keep those hips nice and level. You want to check, the knee should be hovering. That's it. Lift the upper spine. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So good. All right, we're going to swap that over. So we've got the donkey kicks on the other side. Quadruped position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Weight mostly through the knees, and lift the upper spine. So you can bring that stabilizing knee to the center a little bit, and then we're going to hover the other leg. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. That's it. Keep that T-zone tight. Keep those deep core muscles tight. Stabilizing through the hips. Keep the ribs to hips so you're not arching through the back as you lift the leg. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Keep the weight through this back stabilizing leg as much as you can. You're doing amazing. I hope you're feeling so good, so proud for showing up today. I always say you never regret a workout. I always aim to move, depending what I'm doing, but 45 to an hour a day. Sometimes I do more. Obviously, I'm on my feet a lot with personal training and Pilates work. Let's go 3 to go. 2 and 1. And we're going to keep that leg high and then do your hamstring squeezes for 15. So if you want to make these harder, you obviously squeeze on the ball harder. Don't release as much in between. Good. Keep that leg lifting. Keep the spine lifting so you're not sagging towards the ground. I'm going to end on my mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, I think we're onto some legs. Whew. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, we're going to do some squats with the ball between the knees. So just place the ball between the inner thighs, just above the knees. Now with these squats, because depending on your ball size, your feet have to be a little bit closer, because when we squat, we want the knees in line with the middle toe. You don't want to be squatting like this. It's not great for the knees. So keep the knees in line with the middle toes. You might have to change after a squat or two. I'm going to inhale to squat down, exhale to squat up. Inhale, exhale. Reset my ball. Inhale, exhale. Now when you squat back, weight through the heels, squeeze glutes, drive back up. I like the little squeeze at the top just to get those shoulders working, shoulder blade muscles working. Keep those shoulders pulling back and down. I'll just face you guys so you can see my legs are tracking nice and straight. Sending my bottom backwards, weight through the heels, squeezing the glutes to come up. My knees are not dumping forward. They're staying over my feet as much as possible. Nice, keep it going. We're gonna hold the next one at the bottom. Are you ready? Let's hold. Gonna hold for 10. Weight through the heels, squeeze the glutes, shoulders back and down, tummy tight, ribs to hips. I know there's so much to think about, but it gets easier as you keep doing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze your glutes and come back up. Nice work, guys. All right, we're gonna keep those legs working. Whew. Shake it out if you need. I'm gonna do some lunges with some rotations. Now, I'm gonna lunge forward and rotate. I'm gonna just show you first. Gonna come down, hold this position, rotate over the front leg without arching through the back. Back to center, and then step it back. Lunge forward, hold over the front leg, back to center, and then step it back. Really important to keep the ribs to hips when you twist. Little oblique twist. We're not twisting through the lower back. I don't want to see this. It's not great to twist through your lower back, and especially when you're extended. So lunge down, hold, twist through core, back to center, step it back. Twist, little twist through the core, step it back. Keep alternating sides. Good, so you're working through the front glute, the glutes, stabilizing, keeping those hips nice and still, nothing moves, but a tiny little twist through the core. That's it, stabilize. One more each side. Nice, now we're gonna come down and hold, and we're gonna rotate for 10, 9. Again, keep everything nice and still. It's only a tiny little rotation. That's it. 5, 6, 7. Keep that core super tight. Weight through the heels. Use your glutes. Last one, and drive it back. Oh, and let's do the other side. Hold. Little twist through your core. That's it. Ribs to hips. Weight through that front heel. 4. My legs are burning too. 5, 4, 3, tummy tight. 2, 1. Oh, back to center and step it up. Shake it out. My legs are on fire. All right, we're gonna do some Supermans. So we're gonna stand on the one leg. I'm standing on my right, ball in the right hand. Now the back leg is long and toe is pointed, leaning forward, weight through the front leg, get those glutes on. Now we're going to extend the arm and the leg at the same time without arching through your lower back. So I don't want any movement through the spine. So keep the glute firing, keep the core tight. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you want to work it harder, lean forward more, but keep a nice neutral spine. Don't want to be arching through the back. How are we going, guys? Doing amazing. Keep the ribs to hips. I like to put my hand here, make sure there's no moving. Don't want to be arching. Yeah, keep the ribs to hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. Standing it up, shake it out. Other side. Woo. Standing on my left leg, ball in my left hand, back leg straight, toes pointed. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Legs stay straight at the back. Tapping the foot, lifting. Again, nothing moves. The glute of that front leg really has to work. Keep those hips nice and square. They shouldn't be opening. Nice and square. You wine lovers, imagine there's a glass of wine on your back and you don't want to tip it over. I think that would work for some people. Definitely a few of my clients. Good work. We got 7. The ribs to hips. Should not feel this through your lower back. Make those glutes and core work. 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out. Nice work, team. Doing amazing. All right. Whew, we're nearly there. We're going to hit the upper body a little bit. So coming down on the mat, put the ball away for a few of these. We're just going to do some push-ups and some tricep circles. So push-ups, hands at the edge of the mat. You can either do these on your toes or knees. I'm going to do them on my knees today. Whatever the case, there should be a nice straight line from the crown of your head to your knees if you're on the knees, or toes if you're on the toes. Again, lift the upper spine. You should be down here. Lift, okay? We're going to inhale, lower for 3, 2, 1. Exhale to drive up. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. So 3 levels down, 1 level up. Beautiful. Squeezing the chest, working the core and the chest. Shoulders stay back and down. I don't want to be seeing those shoulders up here. That's how you would be building your posture. You want them back and down. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to drive up. So good. I'm gonna have a little stretch in between. We got 5 to go. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake it out. Whew. You can tell I trained yesterday. All right, we got tricep circles. So we're in all 4 position this time. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulder. Hands are shoulder width apart this time. Now we're going to send your butt backwards slightly. Bend the elbows. Don't let them wing out. Squeeze them in so they're pointing back directly to your legs. Then we're going to circle the body around, keeping those shoulders back and down. Come back to the starting position. So send your body back slightly, bend the elbows, and then make a circle with the body. So it's inhale, exhale, back to the starting position. Inhale, exhale. To make it harder, you can circle forward more, so they're bigger circles. To make it easier, smaller circles. And just really focus on those elbows, going straight back. So you're working the triceps, the back of the arms. So good. Keep that neutral spine. You don't want to sag. Keep lifting. Keep the ribs to hips so you're not arching through that back. You got 4 to go. 3, 2, oh, and 1. So good. Let's have a little stretch before we continue on. Arms go out, send your bottom back into a nice prayer stretch. And nice deep breaths. Really lengthen through the arms. Oh, working hard, guys. You're doing awesome. Okay, coming up. Oh. Okay, we are doing some more core. So we're going to do plank knee taps, and then we're going to flip it over and finish off with some core, and then we're done with a few stretches. All right, let's finish off strong, guys. So high plank, ball between the knees. We're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep that neutral position. You don't want to be sagging through the spine. Work the core, ribs to hips. Obviously, if this is too much, you can just drop to a knee plank, which you'd be here. Otherwise, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep scooping up the belly. Don't let the belly hang. Really draw the belly button into the spine. Push the ground away. Lift the upper spine to meet the shoulder blades. Nearly there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nearly there. 3, I'm feeling it too. 2, and woo, 1, shake it out. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. We're going to place the ball under your mid back. So sitting up, slowly control, roll back down. The ball goes under the mid back. Now keep that imprinted spine. Scoop out those deep core muscles. Hands behind your head, supporting your head, elbows wide. Now you've got that curl happening. This is hard enough. We're going to hold this curl position. Try not to pawn your head from here. One leg into tabletop. And then the other. Whew, I'm feeling this already. We're going to do 10. Keep scooping out the belly. You should be feeling this through the core, not the lower back. You need to reset the spine. You just play with the ball a little bit. Make sure it's in the right position. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is burning. We got 1 more each side. Whew. I don't know about you, but I need a rest. Okay, got 2 to go, guys. I think I'm in a little bit of a heel too, which definitely doesn't help. Okay, we're gonna do an oblique twist, so keep that curl. Now we're gonna go exhale to twist, right rib cage to left hip bone, back to center. Twist the other way, nothing moves. Twist, back to center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. I can't talk. Oh, this is hard. So exhale as you curl across, inhale to come back to center, but keep that curl. Whew. Curl, exhale, back to center. Exhale, inhale, back to center. Exhale, back to center. Back to center. Last one. Oh, wow, doesn't that work? Okay, we have our last exercise, guys. We're going to put the last 2 together. So the oblique twist with the leg lift brings us to the crisscross. Are you ready? Okay, keep the curl. Hands behind your head. Exhale, Inhale, make sure your T-zone's tight. Exhale, inhale. You've got it. Two to go. Oh, were you feeling that as much as me? Oh, I blame it on being on a hill. You guys are done. You've done amazing. Let's finish off with a little press stretch on the Pilates ball. So you're going to sink your bottom back towards your heels. Just roll out that ball. Arms stay straight. And then just resting the body down. Stretching out the lats, the back of the arms, maybe a little bit of the lower back if it's tight. Keep the chin tucked in and the bottom sitting back toward your feet. Nice work, team. Oh, we don't need the ball for the next stretch, but we're going to finish off with the pigeon stretch. So we're going to bend that leg up, trying to get the shin across the mat as much as you can. I'm quite tight here, so mine isn't quite across. And then you can either stay in this position with that back leg nice and lengthened, or you can come down on your elbows or completely relax down towards the ground. Nice deep breaths. We do carry a lot of stress and tension in our hips. So if you guys feel cool today, you can spend a few extra minutes in this position. That is no problems at all. Listen to your body, see what he or she needs. So if you need a little longer, please feel free to stay in that position. Otherwise, let's swap legs. That's it, T-zone tight. You can either stay up in this position, or if it feels good, come down to your elbows, or even your forehead on your hands. I have a feeling today's workout went for longer than 45 minutes. What do you think? Either way, I hope you absolutely enjoyed today's workout. I definitely did. I'd love to hear what you thought down below. Let me know what you think of my counting. And have a great day, guys. You did amazing. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.